Summer is full of fun for both people and their pets, but there are precautions you should take to keep your furry friends safe this season. Here with advice, we welcome back our friend, Veterinarian Dr. Cherice Roth. It's always so good to see you.
Thank you.
So much fun and things to celebrate, but we've got to keep the pets safe too.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Let's talk about heat first things first, because it's going to be hot this weekend.
Yes, so a couple of rules of thumb as far as heat, especially for pets that go on sidewalk walks. If you don't want to be on the sidewalk with bare feet, they should not be on it either.
There you
go.
go.
So really try to avoid being on the sidewalk in the middle of the heat of the day. The other piece about heat is some of our smushed face friends cannot tolerate heat. At all. Yeah. And I cannot stress that enough, that even if it's like, oh, I don't need a jacket, it is likely too hot for our bulldogs, our Frenchies, our boxers. And so really keep that in mind and consider shifting your schedule to have them out early in the morning or later in the evenings.
Yeah, and never in a hot car, ever, ever, ever.
Okay, so
I
know, like, people are going to come for me. Keep them at home.
I know.
In the AC. Like,
they don't have
please,
to go on
they
your
don't have
errands
to
with
go.
you.
They don't need to go to Target. Like, they just don't.
They don't.
They're happier in the AC where all their toys are and their food. So leave them at home, especially during the summer. I know that I have forgotten that I've had pets with me. Everybody forgets because we're all human.
Yeah.
And it's just not worth the risk.
Totally. Okay, skip that one. Okay, water safety.
Ooh, yes. So not all dogs are swimmers.
I've got a non-swimming dog. That guy will sink immediately.
Yes, just like a little rock, right? And it's just like you feel bad because you want to cool them off, but also no. So maybe a little kiddie pool, keep it in the shade, but not all dogs are swimmers. If your dog does enjoy water sports, even if they're a great swimmer, really important to still have a life jacket on them. Just like us when we're on a boat. Things can happen. And so really being certain that you have a life preserver or a life jacket specifically made for pets is a great idea to keep them safe. The other thing that most people actually don't really know about, because it's rather new to the Pacific Northwest, as we are starting to get warmer, we are starting to see toxic blue-green algae.
Yuck.
Yeah, it even just sounds gross, but our dogs drink gross things.
They do.
Our cats drink gross things. And so even swimming in lakes and streams that have an algae bloom is actually enough to kill pets.
Ugh.
And so if they are out swimming and those sorts of things, be sure to bathe them immediately. The algae creates a toxin that I have no antidote to. There is no antidote for it, and you have to act really quickly. And sometimes the only sign you get is they get a little sleepy and then they don't wake up. And so if you're gonna have them out in the water, be sure to clean them thoroughly.
Okay.
The other thing about water,
right,
especially up here, have you heard of salmon poisoning?
No, this is new to me.
Okay, so salmon and raw fish in general carry lots of interesting critters, parasites. And salmon up here in particular carry parasites that can actually make pets really, really sick. And so being sure that if you are gonna have a riverside treat, go ahead and grill it for them, let it cool off, and let them eat it that way. It's just not worth the risk. Again, there are medications that we can put them on, but they feel really bad, so just don't do it.
Yeah, let's skip that one too. Okay. What about we're having a cookout and we've got all of our favorite things to eat, but not everything is safe for our animals?
Yes, and all of the things we're going to have are delicious that our pets will want to steal.
Yes.
The one that comes top of mind for me is corn on the cob.
Yeah.
So, look, my dogs don't chew.
No.
They just swallow things.
Totally.
And I have definitely had to be that pet mom that's like, okay, guess we're going to the ER to remove a corn cob from you. They are not digestible. They will plug the intestines to the point that your pet will be in big trouble. So maybe just corn, just the kernels, if your pet can't be trusted, or do a really great job of keeping them separate. The other is bones. And I know how much people love to give bones, but especially after they're cooked, chicken in particular, but this is true for lots of bones. They become pointy and sharp and dangerous, again, for the inside, for the intestinal tract and for the stomach.
Think about that in your own tummy. You wouldn't want to be dealing with that.
Don't eat bones.
No, thank you. And all like the skewers and beverages and lots of things to think about.
Yes, no Cosmos for the pups or the kitties. Keep those to yourself. But yeah, you're exactly right. All of those things that we like to partake in, just be sure to just take a second and think about whether or not it's safe for your pet to be around and then take the proper precautions.
There we go. Okay, what if we are hitting the road? Maybe we're doing road trip, maybe we're flying with animals. We got to make sure their IDs and their microchips are up to date.
Yes, I am sure that people get so sick of hearing this from me, but I'm just going to keep saying it.
Keep saying it.
Update your microchip information. Just go on and check, just for the peace of mind, because it only takes a minute. We have had a pup jump out the window while we were on a road trip, and we were big sad, right? And so, but thankfully we got him back, but that's not always the case. And so there are plenty of good Samaritans around. People know now to take lost and found pets to a veterinary clinic to get them scanned. It doesn't do any good if that microchip information is not correct.
Yeah.
The other things that you want to do, especially while you're traveling, is look at where you're going, find a local emergency.
Oh,
because
yeah.
pets only get diarrhea and vomiting in the most inconvenient times. Always.
Yeah.
So put eyes on, or at least have an idea of where your closest emergency facility is, what hotels are actually pet friendly. All of those things are part and parcel of making the choice to take your pet with you.
Yeah. You've got a plan for everybody in your family.
Yes.
Okay. What about fireworks and even thunderstorms?
It's so scary, right? It's just, it's scary. So there's that part of it.
Yeah.
That if you know that you have a pet that is fear, anxiety, or stress sensitive, you really want to be sure that you're talking to your veterinary team about either medications or other strategies. I love thunder jackets.
Those
it
are
makes
great.
them feel like they're getting a little hug, right?
Swaddle.
But yeah, that helps keep them calm. But the other piece is that if you do have fireworks around, they're highly toxic. The chemicals that make the pretty colors are in high concentrations and are awful on our pets, which is why we also don't let our children chew on them, right? So all of those sorts of things are, again, the things that are super fun for us. Just take that second and go, oof, what if my pup gets it? Or what if my cat gets it is another thing.
And if you know that your pet maybe struggled with it last summer season, talk to your vet before it happens this time so you're better prepared.
Preferably not July 3rd.
No.
Right? Like, let's have that conversation now so that we can find you the right medication and the strategy. It's a little bit harder when it's July 3rd at 4:59 and I'm like,
don't be that person. Dr. Cherice is busy. She has lots of pets to care for.
Like, we're all busy and like let's maybe a week ahead. That would be great.
Do all the things.
Yeah.
Thank you so
it's all
much,
about
my
that.
friend. It's always so nice to see you.
You too.
Great
Thank
stuff.
you.
Okay, we'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.